Federal Way, Washington. 5 honest truths about this Seattle suburb, and the trade-off hiding behind every single one. Federal Way sits about 20 miles south of Seattle, a city of roughly 100,000 people along the southern edge of the metro, bordered by Puget Sound. Over the next few minutes, we'll count down 5 truths: its location, its attractions, its restaurants, its housing market, and its transit. Each one has a genuine upside, and each one comes with a catch. Because here's the thing about Federal Way. Much of what makes it appealing also comes at a price, whether that price is paid in dollars, in miles, or in the minutes you spend stuck on Interstate 5. Truth number 5. The location is genuinely convenient. Federal Way sits in King County, about 20 miles south of Seattle, 21 miles southwest of Bellevue, and just 6 miles northeast of Tacoma. You're plugged straight into Interstate 5 with Puget Sound and Dash Point on your doorstep, so the whole region and its waterfront is within reach. Being wedged between Seattle and Tacoma even means you can aim a commute in either direction, not only north. But the trade-off is the commute. 20 miles to Seattle sounds close until you're actually sitting in it, because Interstate 5 through South King County is frequently congested during commute hours. That convenient location is only convenient when traffic cooperates, and on a weekday morning, it often doesn't. The cost here is time, paid in the same direction every single day. Move here for the address, and you may pay for it in the rearview mirror. Truth number 4. Federal Way has real attractions, not just chain stores. The Pacific Bonsai Museum and the Rhododendron Species Botanical Garden are legitimate destinations, the kind of places people drive in to see. Celebration Park anchors the city's sports fields and walking trails. The Weyerhaeuser King County Aquatic Center hosts national and international swimming and diving meets. And the French Lake Off-Leash Dog Park, with an agility course and its own walking trails, pulls a 4.5 rating from about 1,000 reviewers. The city even maintains active international sister city partnerships. But the trade-off is that these gems are scattered. With a walk score of just 29, almost none of them sit within walking distance of each other. Visiting even 2 in one day means back in the car, hunting parking at each. You'll enjoy them, but you'll drive to every single one and pay for that convenience in gas, parking, and time behind the wheel. Truth number 3. The food is better than a suburb this size has any right to be. Pizza Pizzazz pulls a 4.3 from 938 reviews. Nori Sushi earns an impressive 4.7 from 544. New Peking Wok sits at 4.2 from 574. JP's Tavern at 4.4 from 475. Faux 7 at 4.2 from 185. And the Cozy Sweets and Wine Bar at 4.6. That one from just 20 reviews. Sushi, Vietnamese, Chinese, pizza, pub fare, all here and all well rated. But the trade-off is there's no walkable restaurant row. Many of the best cluster along First Avenue South, but even there, it's a drive-up strip of strip malls, not a strollable district. So a night out means driving from one parking lot to the next. Quick note, if these breakdowns help, a like really helps the channel. Truth number 2. Compared with Seattle, Federal Way is a relative bargain. The median home is worth about $490,000, well under Seattle's median of roughly $880,000. On paper, you're saving a fortune, but the trade-off is that the bargain is shrinking fast. Sale prices have climbed from around $368,000 back in 2018 to just over $615,000 today, up almost 9% in a single year. Homes go pending in a median of 8 days, so you're competing hard for every one. There's a sliver of breathing room, though. Nearly 4 in 10 listings see a price cut before they sell, and active listings are up about 10% over last year. Rent tells the same story, rising from about $1,200 to roughly $1,800. Cheaper than Seattle, yes, but catching up quickly, and that window keeps narrowing. Truth number 1, and it ties everything together. Federal Way's transit is improving. There's a transit score of 34, 3 bus routes connecting you to neighboring cities. And the long-awaited Federal Way link extension is now under construction, bringing light rail with a direct route towards Seattle. On paper, the car-free future is coming. But the trade-off is that it isn't here yet. And today, this is a car-dependent city. The walk score is just 29, which means almost every errand, every coffee run, every commute starts with your car keys. And that's where all 5 truths finally meet. Yes, the home is cheaper than Seattle, but you'll likely need a car, maybe 2, plus gas, insurance, and the 20-mile crawl up Interstate 5. The sticker price on the house is lower, but the real cost of living here, measured in cars and minutes and miles, is the number to run before you fall in love with the listing. So let's recap. 5. The location is convenient, but Interstate 5 will test your patience. 4. The attractions are real, but you'll drive to each one. 3. The food is genuinely good, but there's no walkable restaurant row. 2. Housing is cheaper than Seattle, but it's climbing fast and selling in days. 1. Transit is improving, but for now, you'll need a car for almost everything. So who is Federal Way for? If you want more house for your money, you don't mind a car-centered life, and you're patient with a commute, you'll likely love it here. If you're chasing a walkable, car-free lifestyle with nightlife at your doorstep, this probably isn't your city, at least not until the light rail fully arrives. Either way, do me a favor. Hit like if this helped. Subscribe for more honest Seattle area breakdowns, and drop a comment with your number, the longest commute you'd tolerate, to save on rent.